Okay, so today we're going to be looking at a cool big piece of Lahontan Jasper and some of the cuts that have come off of it. And this is it that we're looking at here. That's a larger piece up top and another piece of rough there to the right, and then some of the cuts below. So let's take a bit of a closer look at the big chunk of rough that we have here. So you can see there's some cool patterns showing through on that side there. This side has a bit of a desert patina on it, but you can still see that there's some cool pattern breaking through. The big piece is about 4¼ pounds. A little over that is what's left. You see some pattern on this interior side of the large piece. We'll see in just a minute here, but when these chunks have broken off here and I've cut them, they've produced some really beautiful patterns. A little bit of a close-up there is likely going to look almost exactly like that on the inside. Okay, so let's look at some of the cuts dry, and these are all unpolished, but you can see there's a variety of patterns here. They all fall within what I would call a Lahontan Jasper. Again, is a rhyolite and not actually a jasper. So here's what they look like wet, and you can see these are just really stunning. Those large ones in the center were some of the first pieces that I had cut, along with these up top by a friend in Arizona before I got my saw, and these others I have subsequently cut since I got my saw. But we can see just the gorgeous patterns here, kind of landscape jasper with the red veins and some nice brown and white. This one here even has some crystal. Sorry for the slow motion pan here. This one, when it's a little bit darker at first, some of the pattern isn't quite apparent, but with it wet, it's just really, really beautiful. So these are some of my favorites that I've found, and they've all come from this larger chunk. I'm going to guess it was a little more than 10 pounds probably originally, but these are just beautiful. So it looks like there are a couple more fracture lines in the large piece, so I might give it a tap with the hammer and see if it breaks off into some more pieces, which is how I got these chunks in the first place. The rock, like most of the others that I am showing here on the channel, is from northern Nevada. Hope you like this rock deep dive, and I will see you next time.